much, because as we're building a movement of sustainability, we're kind of all thinking maybe in similar terms, and we just keep kind of riffing off each other in our ideas and programs. So we're really grateful for all the work you've done to put into Solarize, and thank you for your support for the Fairhaven Solar Challenge.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. It was a nice commute, about 30 seconds to a minute from the house to town hall versus Boston every day. But when Jen asked if I would participate in today's announcement, I was more than pleased to, certainly on behalf of Governor Patrick and Lieutenant Governor Murray and my boss, Secretary Rick Sullivan, but also as a resident of Fairhaven to be here to help applaud you and your efforts with the South Coast Energy Challenge. And as a member, my wife signed us up to be members of the South Coast Energy Challenge, so we're part of that 15% reduction. But also really just to emphasize to everyone here the importance of community mobilization. Whether it's the work that the South Coast Energy Challenge has done from an energy efficiency perspective, or the work that you're going to do now on your solar initiative, it really is all local. We always talk about Tip O'Neill's famous quote, all politics is local. But at the end of the day, from a clean energy perspective, it's all about local engagement and local commitment. When the governor came into office in 2006, just to give you a little bit of context, there was about 3 megawatts of installed solar PV across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. At the beginning of this month, we actually celebrated 250 megawatts of installed solar PV. I just want to add that his expectation was we meet that goal by 2017, and it's 2013 and we've already met that goal. At the same time, that day he announced our new goal, which is 1,600 megawatts by 2020. So we believe one of the very strong ways we're going to get there is through community mobilization, residential rooftops of schools and municipal buildings and commercial buildings. And the reason why we're doing this is at the end of the day, what a number of speakers just talked about. There's the economic importance or the economic imperative. Everybody reducing their energy costs, individually and collectively. There's the environmental piece, reducing our greenhouse gas emissions so that not just we can breathe cleaner air, but the next generations can. And then there's the job component. There's the jobs that have been created both on the installation side as well as on the development side, on the product side. Here in Massachusetts, there are a number. Massachusetts has over 72,000 people working in the clean energy sector, an almost 12% increase over last year. And a lot of that has to do with the focus and the hard work at the local level. And so when we've talked about us being at the end of the energy pipeline here in Massachusetts and New England, we are at the end of the energy pipeline, we really need to change the dynamic. And the governor said that's an imperative. So 2008, with the Green Communities Act and the Global Warming Solutions Act, the legislature and the governor partnered together to give communities and individuals the tools to do these things. So whether it's net metering or the solar carve-out program, which is really a real driver in helping to support solar PV projects, we started to change that dynamic. And now today, we're here again to empower people in this community to make, as Bob said, the right decision for themselves. It's a choice. You're going to be given the choice, you're given the tools, and it's up to you. Jen mentioned Solarize, and she said when we were in Dartmouth at the ribbon cutting for the solar PV on landfill project, she said, do you think that the Clean Energy Center or DOER or Secretary Sullivan will be upset if we actually take this model and do it on our own? And I said, no, that's actually flattering. That actually means that the model that we have can be replicable. And it's all of ours. It's not proprietary to one organization or one agency. It's a model that works. And so the fact that you're here today, going from not just your energy efficiency focus, but now focusing on renewables, is a real testament to your ability to get things done on the South Coast. So I'm happy to be here as a resident, but I'm even more happy to be here as the Commissioner of Energy Resources to applaud the South Coast Energy Challenge, the Sustainability Committee, and the Selectmen here in Fairhaven, as well as the partners, Bay Coast, and all the others that are listed here, our work with UMass Dartmouth and their sustainability program. Because at the end of the day, the best decisions are made at the local level, and you are all here today as testimony to that. So on behalf of Secretary Sullivan and certainly us at the Department of Energy Resources, we applaud your efforts, we look forward to your success, and we look forward to you meeting your goals.